Hey guys, this is Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal and law-of-attraction-blueprint.com. And in today's video, I'm going to be telling you how to manifest money, how to attract money without a job, without a paycheck, without a business, without you having to ask for it. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and stay tuned into this video. I am going to be giving you multiple hacks, and I'm going to be showing proof that the hack worked. Not just for me, but for somebody that has watched my previous videos or I have told them what to do. If you could use a little extra money right now, go ahead and give this video a like, and in the comments, what is the amount that you would like to manifest? Or what is the amount that you believe that you can manifest sooner rather than later, like now? A lot of us think that we have to work super hard just to get money, and that's not the case. When I was younger, I was like 17, I worked at Pizza Hut, and I put in 40 hours, and my paycheck was $230 after taxes. At the time, I was excited for that $230, but looking back at it, my God, that was too much of my time for the amount of money that I was making. Now I can make $230 in a couple minutes. Now that I understand that 1, energy is currency, 2, there's never a lack of money, and 3, there's so many different ways that you can get money. So that's the purpose of this video. And the last thing I want to tell you, your situation right now, you could be going through a lot right now, and I've been there, but your current situation does not have anything to do with how you are going to manifest this money going forward. So to the best of your ability, don't think about that. Don't think about your current reality or your past or how you're going to make the money. None of that is important. Your new story and your new relationship with money is what matters right now. And just to show you that these techniques work, here's one that she says she manifested over $200 using one of my techniques. And here's another one, $500 about 5 hours after watching one of my videos. Another one got money from their great aunt out of nowhere. Another one from the lottery. There's so many ways to get money, and I did not mention any of them having to do with a paycheck or a job. Okay, and one more. Amber, I am so shocked right now. This worked too fast. Tell me why I really did find some money on the ground, like the scene you wrote in your momentum PDF. What? Question mark, question mark, question mark. It's only been a few days. All of my law of attraction tools are going to be linked in my description box. My guided scripting worksheets, including raise your income, one for the success in your business, one in the lottery, etc., etc. Those guided scripting sheets are going to be linked below, along with my how to manifest ebook. Oh, and also my new PDF, which is manifestation momentum, where I'm telling you what affirmations to use and I'm telling you what to visualize to get what you want. You could check out all of those in my description box below, and there's tons of testimonials on the manifestation bundle page as well, so if you just want to go and read them, that's cool too. But let's get into this video. The only thing that matters is the end, so these techniques, I'm helping you focus on the end result. So this is a game that I play with myself. It's called the bank game. So basically, you will get in your car, or if you don't have a car, you will make your way to your bank, right? Your bank, your credit union, whatever it is that you use, whatever institution that you use to hold your money, right? And I see myself getting in the car, and I know the way to my bank. I know it. I could picture it. I know how to get there. I've been there plenty of times. I visualize myself getting in the car, driving, putting on the seatbelt. Every step that I will take in my mind, I'm making it real to my subconscious, right? I picture myself getting in the car. I'm backing out of the driveway. I'm turning on every street that I would turn on. The bank isn't too far. It's not like a million steps to take, right? So I get to the bank. I look up and see the logo of the bank, and I turn in, I go all the way around, I wrap around, and I go around to the back side where the ATMs are, right? And I'm visualizing myself through this whole process. So I go and I pull up to the ATM machine, I get out my debit card, I insert it, and then I follow the instructions on the screen. I enter my PIN, I push the button for withdrawal, because if you're withdrawing money, that means money is there, right? Click the money for withdrawal. I enter in how much I want to withdraw from my account, right? And then I push enter, and then I hear it. I hear the machine go where it's like counting up all the money, and it goes beep and it spits it out, right? I take the money, I put it in my lap, I look back at the screen, and it asks if do I have another transaction? I press no. It asks, do I want a receipt? I say yes. It spits out the receipt. It gives me my debit card back. I'm imagining myself looking down at my receipt and seeing the total that I want to see in my bank account. Now, once you do this and once you put your intention out there and you say, I want to have an extra $45,000 in my bank account, then that's it. That's what you asked for. There's no back and forth with how you're going to get it. It doesn't matter. So all you have to do, look down at your receipt and you see the total number that's on the receipt in your checking. You have a checking and a savings, I'm assuming, right? And you see both numbers. What both numbers do you want to see on that receipt? Visualize it on that receipt. And then what I do, remember the money that I had in my lap? I'm counting it. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 80, 200. 20, 40, 60, 80, 300. 20, 40, 60, 80, 400. How much ever money that you want to manifest, maybe it's a small amount and you want $600, then count out the $600. And then what do you normally do? Me, when I have money and I'm driving, I put the money under my leg and I can, get out the way for the next person. So imagine yourself in your head right before you go to sleep doing this 3-4 times in a row. Yes, you will end up right back at your house, right back getting in your car, right back going through the route to get to the bank, doing that whole sequence again, and again until you fall asleep. You're not focusing on how you're going to get the money. The money's already in your account. That's all you need to see. That's all you need to worry about. The next one is called, I'm going to just call it the Cash App game. However you receive money from people, like I said, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, I want you to imagine that screen. The testimonial that I put up earlier, it says she manifested $280 a couple days after doing this technique. It's not just me. I'm telling you guys what to do, and it's working for other people too. So Cash App, you know what the green screen looks like. See, right now I have $24 in my Cash App, right? So at the bottom, you see $24, right? So I want you to imagine the number. You see the green screen? Imagine the number that you want to see in your Cash App. So if you never had a lot of money in your Cash App, if you never had over $1,000 in your Cash App, right here at the bottom is going to say 1.2, that's $1,200. Just to give you a visual in case you just don't know. $5,000 in your Cash App. You're going to imagine that screen and it's going to say 5K. So when you go in your transaction history, I want you to visualize the plus and the amount that you want to receive in your Cash App. $800, right? That's what it looks like. To be honest, you keep doing this over and over and over and over and over again, it might not even come through Cash App. The universe is like, oh, this person's supposed to have $5,000. Well, let's get them $5,000. Ain't nobody gonna send it through Cash App, but let's get them the $5,000. It has happened to me before, where I was manifesting this specific amount and I was seeing the signs that I was about to get that amount, and the amount came from a totally different place. It's just like that. The whole purpose is you putting that intention out there. See the screen at the bottom or through your PayPal account, you know what it looks like, and imagine that number sitting there. And imagine you scrolling down and scrolling over and seeing the plus sign where that amount was added to your account. And you can do that with your bank account, your mobile app as well. So if you have the app for your bank or whatever, you log in, you see the logo of your bank app, you put in your PIN, you log in, and then what is the amount that you want to see in there? Visualize it. Visualize yourself picking up your phone, going over to the app, clicking it, logging in, and seeing the amount that you want to see there. My next technique is the shower technique. I use the shower technique for multiple things. I just introduced the shower technique on this channel. And basically what you're doing in the shower is you're having a conversation with a person that you love and you trust and you could talk about these things with. We don't want to add any more resistance to your situation. So if it's somebody that just irritates you or you can't talk to them openly and freely, don't use them in this situation. You could use your best friend or maybe your spouse if it's good between y'all, and maybe a cousin or a neighbor. Pick somebody. And what you're going to do, you're going to act like you're having a conversation with this person. And in the shower, out loud, verbally, and you will pick the person you love and trust because you know what their voice sound like, right? And you can hear their voice saying things back to you. And you're having this conversation with this person and you're gonna tell them, man, you won't believe it, I just got $50,000. They're gonna be like, what? Or however they will react. Have the conversation and hear their voice coming back to you. Yes, I know it's a bit delusional. You have to be. I am very successful with manifesting because I don't mind being delusional. Especially for things that I want. I know I have to live in the end. So by doing this, basically telling your subconscious that this is a real thing because one, you're hearing their voice back to you. You feel me? So yeah, have the conversation. I just got $50,000. I'm so excited. I'm about to do this, this, and this with it. And they're telling you congratulations, we should go celebrate, etc., etc. So the shower technique, use it to manifest money. Okay, my next one. The mailbox technique. I believe I talk about this one in my manifestation momentum. I'm telling you what to visualize, right? So basically, you're going to leave your house and you're going to go to your mailbox. Your mailbox could be at the end of your driveway. It could be at the end of the street if you live in like a suburban neighborhood. It can be, if you live in apartments, it could be in the lockers up front. Imagine yourself leaving your front door. You're locking the key to your house. You're making your way to your mailbox. And when you get to your mailbox, you're visualizing yourself opening the mailbox, unlocking it, and getting your mail out. You're going through it like normal. And you see a envelope there with your name on it. And you're not sure what it is, but you decide to open it. And in there is a check with your name on it. I need you to visualize the envelope. You opening it. There's a check with your name on it. See your name on that check and the amount that you want to manifest on that check. So does that check say $50,000? Does it say $100,000? Does it say $732? How much do you need? And I want you to see it on that check. And this is a thing. All of these are things you can visualize right before bed and right when you wake up in the morning. Visualize that whole sequence 2, 3, 4 times before you go to bed. From you leaving your front door to you getting, imagine yourself walking to the mailbox, you getting the mail out the mailbox, you going through the mail, finding an envelope, opening it and seeing it's a check with your name on it with the amount that you want to manifest. Last but not least, I definitely talk about, I'm giving y'all a free one in my manifestation momentum. One of the testimonials that I read in the beginning that said, I don't know why this works so fast, but I really did find money in the parking lot. That's amazing. So, last but not least, this is the bankroll method. What you would do, like I said, there's no job involved. There's no business involved. You're going to visualize yourself and acting as if you actually found some money on the ground. And the amount that you found on the ground is the amount that you want to manifest. So, to give a quick run through, what you're going to do is say you're going to get in the car or you're going to walk or whatever, however you get to the store, and you are going to arrive in the parking lot of a store. It could be Target, it could be Walmart. In Texas, we have H-E-B, it could be Kroger, it could be wherever you go grocery shopping, or it could be a mall parking lot. Pick any parking lot. Shoot, you can go over to where the high-end stores are. In Austin, it'll probably be the Domain, or wherever you will go. And you're walking, having a normal time, you're enjoying yourself, and then all of a sudden you see a wad of money on the ground. Imagine yourself walking in this parking lot and you just see a wad of money on the ground, and it's from afar, and you're wondering, is that what I think it is? So you get closer and you look, and it's a wad of money on it. And you're looking around. Imagine yourself in this location and you're looking around, and there's nobody to be found around this money. There's nobody seem to be looking for it or nothing. Believe it or not, there are people out there in the world who want to do nice things for people and do this stuff on purpose, drop money on the ground because they have money. They have plenty of it. So they want to help bless others. So they just leave money or do nice things. You have seen videos all over the internet where people come up to people in the grocery store and just give them money and stuff like that. That can be you. That could be you. Or there's trucks on the highway that just bust open. Now there's money coming out the back. You could be in that same place at that same time. So I want to get that limiting belief out your head that cannot happen to you, because it definitely can. But you see this wad of money, you're looking around to see if anybody seem to be looking for it. There's literally like nobody in this parking lot. So you pick up the money and you take the rubber band off. and you see that there is hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. So you decide to count it. And when you count this money, it's the amount that you want to manifest. So with all those techniques, I want you to say out loud, or I want you to script. You can use my guided scripting sheets. You can just use a piece of paper, whatever. You can say it out loud. I recommend that you do both. Say how much you want, why you want it, and when you want it by. I gave an example years ago when I first started really getting into manifestation. I wanted $5,000 in my bank account. I definitely got the $5,000, but I got it in a car accident. And it's gonna be some people who be like, oh my God, that happened to other people on YouTube. Yes, it's happening to a whole bunch of us. It happened to a whole bunch of us because we wasn't specific enough. Yeah, just be specific. No harm done. I recommend that you write it down, say it out loud, say why you want it and when you want it. If you want it now, if you want it this week, if you want it within 7 days, say that, because a lot of times we don't put a time on it and we just like, I want to manifest this. I want this in my bank account. I want this to happen. And the universe is like, okay, well, you ain't say when, and this other person over here said when, so I'm gonna go help them right quick since we're on the timeline. But yeah. I'm Amber with thelovegal.com and youtube.com/thelovegal. If you made it to the end of this video, can you like put a emoji in the comments? Because I really appreciate that. I'm so curious about who actually made it to the end of this video because it is kind of lengthy. But multiple techniques were given. So I hope that you find this video useful. If you have, can you make sure you smash the like button, leave a comment, and